Hi. So one of the most important things you can do on a car is the road test on it. During the road test, you get to hear a lot of different things that can be happening in the car, and you get to experience things, noises and stuff like that you wouldn't normally hear inside the shop. Some of the suspension noises that happen when you're driving the car will only occur on the road. So let's go on our road test. So we're inside the car, and one of the first things we'll do is we'll start the car and have a look at all the bulbs. And we'll do sort of a bulb check on it. Okay, I'm starting the car, and if you can see all the bulbs that are lighting up, that's what we call a bulb check. So all those bulbs have to light up, and we get to see that everything works. And there they went off. So a few things are still on because we haven't started the car. And once we start that car, then pretty much all these things on the bottom here should be going out. And two things are left: the check engine light and the service light. So what we'll do is we'll note that in our head, and we'll start our drive. First thing that we're going to be checking is our seat belt. Okay, so that's pretty easy to do. We just put it on, and here, let me just put the camera here and just kind of rest it. We put it on, and we check it out, make sure that it clips in, and you can, at the same time, if you want, you can check the other seat belts and make sure that they're clipping in and stuff. I've seen seat belts with where the dogs have chewed through them and stuff like that. So there's an opportunity to repair somebody's car and actually make it safe. I've recommended things like changing a seat belt, and the person goes, "Wow, you know what? I've been meaning to do that, but I keep forgetting about it because I never sit in the passenger seat or in the back seat." So these are things that really help out the customer. So a road test is not supposed to be a pleasure cruise. You're actually going to take the car out and check it for different problems that could be happening on the car. So one of the things I do is I turn off the radio, because the radio is a distraction, and because you're using all your senses. You're going to be listening for noises, you're going to be smelling for various smells that might be coming from the brakes or the engine or coming in through the heating system, and you're going to be, of course, using your vision to make sure that everything is working properly. So we'll put it in drive, and the car is able to go forward, which is great news. Doesn't need a transmission. See how well this road test is working out? So what I usually do is I choose a route that has a certain amount of turns on it. So I'm turning right, I'm going to be turning left, and stuff like that. And things that I'm looking for when I'm driving the car are to check and see if, when it drives straight, if the steering wheel's straight. Oh, this car, the steering wheel's crooked when it drives straight. So that's something else that I'll make a mental note of. I don't write anything down while I'm driving. Now, after I finished doing my road test, that was a very short one, just for demonstration, but usually I go for about 4 or 5 kilometers. What I do is I check all my bulbs that are working. So my left turn signal, my right turn signal. I'm going to check and make sure that my 4-way flashers work. And and I'm finding out that they don't. So there's something wrong. Oh, there we go. They work. So you had to push it a few times, so that's probably not a good thing. Maybe we're going to check that inside. And check and make sure that the windshield wipers are working. Okay, the squirter works. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay. Look at that. Look at those wipers. They need to be replaced. They need to be replaced. They're not cleaning very well. They're kind of leaving streaks. So there's something else that you want to make a note of. Of course, we're stopped now, so you can write this down as we're going. So, and then I check the heating system. I want to make sure that the heat works in all positions, particularly when I have it in defrost. And yep, it's working on number 5. It's blowing up there like it should. And does it work on all the levels? Yep. Seems to work on everything. So that's good. And also I'm going to check and see if the air conditioning is working. The light is on. Of course it's -8 today, so we're not going to be seeing if the air conditioning is working, but the heating definitely works. But check all the accessories. That's the heated seats. They seem to be working. Check the horn. Oh yeah, that seems to be working. Check the we already checked the cruise control. We'll check to see if the brake lights work, to see the indicator coming on and off. And we check and see if the lights are working. Everything seems to be working there. All the fog lights, oh yeah, the heated fog light comes on. So everything seems to be checked. So now we're gonna head off into the garage.